response after the weekend?
I don't see that in facts of response. Well, so we played now 4 games after the break. So we had 1 disappointing result, and we had 2 before this night, 2 very good performances, and today again a very good performance. And of course, with the result, by the end of the day, it's about the result. We are very pleased with it.
They seem to come out flying, the team, and they were pressing really high. Were you happy with the way they pressed tonight and struggled to get out?
Yes, absolutely. The way they started in the press, and it's difficult to keep that for the whole game, but yeah, we have to. So we have still steps to make. We had a drop-off in the second part of the first half, but then in the second half we picked it up again, especially against Chelsea. They have a very good team, very good in possession. So when you don't have the pressing right, so when you don't communicate with each other, when you don't have a good organization, and you get killed by them. But we did very good, and we had a lot of turnovers and counter moments from that.
And Scotty, again, has 6 goals he's got this season. Has his game changed? Have you done anything specific? Because he's now looking incredibly dangerous every game.
Yeah, we want him to play a little bit higher on the pitch, and we want to reach him there. And he has to make his runs in behind. He's strong in that. He has a good smell to come in the right moment in front of the goal, and he's a very good finisher.
Is the only thing that was really missing was more of a clinical edge, because it was a very tight, nerve-wracking game at the end. But you look at the number of chances you had, it could have been a bit more comfortable for you.
Yeah, of course. I think in the first half we created a lot of chances. First 30 minutes, you could go up with 3 goals maybe. But be fair, also they outplayed us as well. 1, 2 times, 3 times. They also created chances. But then, yeah, you make your own luck when you have this spirit like we showed today.
And a couple of players who are quite new to the club. Reguilón came on at half-time, seemed to have a big impact in the second half. Amrabat, arguably his best 90-minute performance for United. Were you happy with those guys?
I think he's settling in and he's progressing, and you see he's getting more comfortable. And I think already last week against Galatasaray he was playing well. Tonight he played well also. Reguilón, he came in second half, did very good, gave good pressure over that left side, had some good interceptions, but also I think in attacking he had his contribution.
And did you feel the sort of connection between the fans and the players at the end as it came off? Great noise, great spirit.
But I'm used to it. And every time I have to say, even in bad times, the fans, the crowd are behind us. They are supporting us, and yeah, we have to please them. And we have to give everything we have as a team. That is what they can expect from us. So we have to cooperate, and we have to give the best we can.
Well done tonight. Thank you very much, Erik. What was that the perfect response after obviously what was a bit of a tricky weekend?
Yeah, it was 100%. I feel like that was a game where we had to come out and show to the fans that we're full focus on this game, and we want to play well and give a reaction. Like you say, it has to be like that every week though, which is something that us in the dressing room and those players speak about. It can't just be one game where we need to show reaction. It has to come out and show that every week.
I mean, you came flying out of the blocks in that game, and was that very much as a response really from the weekend?
Yeah, I mean, we know the fans are extremely demanding, and so are we as players, so that's what we expect. Going back to the game against Newcastle, we know that was nowhere near good enough, and that's still stinging us, and we can't have them anomalies where we go somewhere and we don't play as well as what we can, and maybe not show as much fight as what we could as well. But as you say, tonight it's a building block and something that we can take step by step without getting too carried away.
We've obviously seen you score goals regularly from the youth team, the reserves, and so on, the first team. But have you done anything to change your game at all? Because 6 at this stage is unprecedented for yourself.
Yeah, I mean it's something that I want to keep building in terms of my game. I feel like I can do more of that, and people tell me that I can score goals, and you just have to believe it yourself. My mum and dad have always said, like, get in the box and try and score goals, and my granddad at home, and sometimes it's just believing it yourself and going for it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's 14 in your last 33 for club and country. This is not bad, is it?
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously something it's a nice stat, but just as long as the team are playing well and I'm contributing as much as I can, then I'm happy.
Could have a hat-trick, couldn't you? Could have strip for there.
I couldn't believe it. But anyway, that's football.
Yeah.
Might get one, maybe.
suddenly when you look at the table as well, you know, I think you're only 3 points behind City now, and suddenly it's all bunched up. I mean, I know all the talk is about United, but it's not a bad position.
Yeah, I mean, we rarely look at that and we barely pay attention to that in terms of we just concentrate on how we're playing and if the style of football that we're playing is how the manager wants. And in games like tonight, it was, and against Newcastle, it wasn't. So we have to find that balance between us where we try and do that every single week.
When you're walking off there at the end, you know, your name's been sung to the absolute rafters at Old Trafford. For somebody who's come through the ranks, how does that feel? Yeah,
it's so special, and obviously I was looking at my mum, dad, my girlfriend, my cousin, and his girlfriend. And it's special. They're special times that you look back on and you think that was amazing. And I'm just so grateful for all the fans for sticking with us throughout anything that goes on at this football club.
Well done, Scott. Thank you.